Hello, everyone. My name is Jorge Rivas. Welcome to our show. For many years now, I came to the conclusion that one of the reasons, and the only reason why Donald J. Trump became president or is a president or is doing the kind of job that he does, is simply because he loves the United States so much. He loves America to a point where he's willing to do things that not very many people would do. As we already know, just in the last, 24 hours, 48 hours, another attempt of assassination happened. Not only just him, but also according to what the guy wrote, the wannabe killer wrote on the letter to his family, that he was also targeting his cabinet members. You know that you know who they are, obviously, but just to mention a few, you have Marco Rubio, you have Robert Kennedy, and Tulsi Gabbard, and the rest. So this was just not towards Trump. I think for him was any one of them. He was going to be happy in killing them, in taking care of them in an awful, horrible way. But like I said, for Trump, for President Trump, not only is debilitating, it has to be so difficult. I mean, to go through this whole process again. I mean, what happened back in Pennsylvania, not too long ago. I mean, that was such a horrible thing. I mean, just I cannot imagine not only going through that again, but also going home at night and laying down in your bed and just experiencing the whole the horrible scenario and everything that happened. And like I said, the only reason why someone will keep doing the job that he's doing and not getting paid for and being so passionate about is simply because he loves the United States so much, which is something that I really admire. But at the same time, we have to come to a point where I don't know if it will be social media, politicians, and or people in general, and really ask ourselves, why is this happening so much? I mean, not only targeting Trump, but not only targeting politicians, but also all the massive shootings that we have throughout the country. We've seen it in universities, in high schools, in malls, and other places. And it's just happening so often that it is sad. And I've heard comments from people in the media saying, "Oh, it's this, is that, is the other one, is because of they grew up in a violent household, or they became orphans, or whatever else." But I have. Not that I am an expert, not that I am the number one wise guy in the country or anything like that, but I have come to the conclusion that many of the people that try to have killed or have committed massive shootings, they are for whatever reason, either they were not taken by their parents or grandparents, or if they were older, they didn't choose to go to church. And I think that not going to church, not being Christian, not having religion or God in your life, I think that creates like a vacuum. I personally believe that these people are lost, and they're looking for a purpose. They're looking for for a guidance. They're looking for something to make them feel important, something to make them feel what they're missing. And I think at a certain point, the society, I know especially the media, does not like to talk about God at all in their programs, or they don't like to talk about Christianity or Jesus or anything like that, because it makes them feel uncomfortable. I know that for a lot of people, life evolves or revolves about going to work, about their homes, their jobs, their vacations, their new car, their telephone, their social media, and there's no room for God. There is no room for Christianity. There is no room for Jesus. And I think that is the problem. I think the Western society has come to a point where we are so busy with everything else, but that everything else does not give us what we need. And maybe that sounds too simple. Maybe that sounds, that just too small to be the answer. Or is it? Thank you so much. And until next time, God bless.